A Twin Cities man was arrested and charged this fall with a violent crime that he says he did not commit.
Fox 9's Mary McGuire outlines what led to his arrest in the first place and shares the evidence his defense team uncovered that prompted those charges to eventually be dismissed.
September 4th, 2021. A group of girls is leaving Mall of America after some Labor Day weekend shopping when two men approach them in a parking ramp. Holding guns and demanding their belongings, one of the suspects reportedly pistol whips a victim. The men drive off, making their way to this Walmart in Brooklyn Center, stolen credit cards in hand, but store surveillance cameras capture them at self-checkout. From that footage, analysts with Hennepin County's Criminal Information Sharing and Analysis Unit, or CISA, ID one of the suspects. The unit looks at crime patterns and trends, often partnering with other agencies in the county.
We've helped provide investigative leads in hundreds, if not thousands, of crimes.
Police then compare the images with an earlier booking photo of 19-year-old Kylese Perryman, who was later arrested and charged with felony aggravated robbery.
Like 1,000 things going through my head. All I knew, I didn't do it. I knew I didn't do it.
As he sat in jail for 5 days this September, Kylese was adamant they had the wrong guy.
I was accused and humiliated for something I didn't do.
The car the two suspects were driving was stolen around 5:30 p.m. on September 3rd. Kylese was clocked in at work from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. that day. As the crimes were taking place on September 4th, Verizon data shows his cell phone was miles away from the mall at home. And shortly after that, Kylese went to a family birthday party in Andover, where this time-stamped photo was taken of him on an iPhone.
When I saw Kylese in the Hennepin County Jail, he looked me square in the eye and he said, "I didn't do this."
All of that evidence was gathered by his defense team. Attorney Mark Kelly maintains the ID, based off of a low-resolution mugshot, is the only evidence prosecutors had against his client.
No physical evidence.
Correct.
No eyewitness IDs.
Correct.
No text messages.
Correct.
No cell phone data.
Correct.
That surveillance video also shows a suspect with no visible tattoos on his right forearm. But this is Kylese's right forearm, with 2 tattoos law enforcement already knew about.
That if they'd have just looked at the surveillance video for any length in time and compared it with his booking information, they'd have realized that this is the wrong guy. We knew that we had a smoking gun, piece of evidence that could prove that this wasn't Kylese.
The Hennepin County attorney dismissed the charges against Kylese last week, noting police are still investigating all potential suspects and gathering additional evidence.
It's shocking that there wasn't more time spent. I think that they know right now that they accused the wrong man, and hopefully they're on the right trail.
The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office says Bloomington police asked CISA to use investigative imaging technology to identify a suspect, but since the surveillance video wasn't high resolution, it didn't work. Later that day, the same analyst was investigating an unrelated case and Kylese's booking photo came up. The analyst thought his booking photo looked like the suspect from the Bloomington robbery and alerted police.
That's almost more disturbing to me. At least if you could fall back on the software, we could go to work on the software.
Even though the charges have been dropped, Kylese is left shaken and wondering why this all happened in the first place.
And how much do you think that your race did play a role in all of this?
A big part. They can look at that picture and say, well, he black, and they both got long hair, so that's him.
He says he wanted to share his story because he doesn't want anyone else to go through the same thing that he did.
I feel like any time I could be arrested for something I didn't do.
Bloomington police say they are still openly investigating this case. A hearing on expunging the charges from Kylese's record is scheduled for next year. Reporting in the newsroom, Mary McGuire, Fox 9.